Hi, Earth signs. This is a general reading for the Earth signs of Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. If you have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs. Let me do this. Do a little bit of behind scenes. I do like to start the reading off with a quick smudge of sage. And that corner of the table always just bothers me just a hair. And let's see if we can get this lined up here. That might be a little bit too much. I'm on a little bit of a time delay. And because of that time delay, it makes getting that set up a little bit rough, but that's okay. Again, this is a general reading for the earth signs. Some smudge of sage to cleanse the space. 3 chimes to bring in positive energy. This is a general reading for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. If you have Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. And this is the evening before the full moon in the sign of Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs. So if you do have gemstones, you do have crystals, go ahead and put them out. You can put them out the night before, the night of, and even the night after, and still receive good results from the charging of those gemstones. Let me just bring those just together just a little bit. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. The name of this reading is Sweet Success. Seal the deal. And part of the reason I said seal the deal is that August 4th, there is Mercury going retrograde, and Mercury will be going retrograde the 4th of August and lasting until the 28th of August. So pretty much the whole month of August, Mercury is going to be retrograde. And so to prepare for that retrograde, if there's anything that you're looking to start or anything you're looking to finish up, do seal the deal before August 4th. And I think, was it in somebody's reading this week, we were talking about someone is going to be looking for a handshake or a signature along the dotted line in order to get that completed. A completion or the start of something is going to require a handshake or a signature, and that comes just in time for that Mercury retrograde. If we can coast through the month of August without starting or beginning anything new, that would be fine, although that doesn't always work out. So if there's at all possible to start or finish something before August 4th, please do so. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. If you have Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the listener this evening. And we start off with the Sun card, which is really wish fulfillment, sweet success. Um, the Sun card, I like to simply say it is the happiest card in the tarot. And so I do see a lot of happiness and a lot of success coming in for the earth signs of Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. And that is back, wow, by the Wheel of Fortune card. And I love that Wheel of Fortune card. Many times I will say that Wheel of Fortune card is like the Karma card. And really, how karma works is the positive energy that we create, the positive energy that we send out is the positive energy that returns to us, that is reflected back to us. And so I see that there are good things coming in for the earth signs simply because that is what they are creating. What you have created is returning to you. And this is when I'm talking about creation, I'm talking about the creation of your energy. We all have energy and we're all vibrating at various levels. Some of us are vibrating at lower levels, and some of us are vibrating at higher levels. And as we begin to vibrate at the higher levels, that is when the good starts coming into us. And it's not even like we're even trying to manifest anymore. It just kind of naturally flows in and naturally flows back to us. And let's see how those sweet cards of success play into the rest of your reading this week, Earth signs. And we start off with the Nine of Swords. And I believe when this Nine of Swords is the most troublesome card in the tarot, it encompasses stress, restlessness, sleepless nights, and worry and concern. And it just gets to the point of agony. If we can look closer, we can see that that person is in a great deal of agony and a great deal of success. But when I see this card, I'm not worried because you also have the 10 of Swords in your reading. And that tells me that that is coming to an end. The stress, the agony, the worry in your public life, in your professional life, with your career, with your business, with education, how you generate your finances, the stress associated with that is coming to an end. And it's coming to an end because we have the Temperance here. And the Temperance works on the same basis as that Wheel of Fortune, as karma. It's creating something from nothing. It's turning one thing into another. And here I see that you're turning your stress, your worry, your aggravation, your restlessness you're turning that into the Six of Pentacles, which is equal give and take of fairness. You are taking something that is unfair and it's almost like somebody wielding power, somebody using their energy, the perceived power that they have to do unfair or unjust things. But you're turning that around. You're turning that into something that is fair and something that is just. And that is followed by the Hanged Man card, which is an interesting card to have in our public life, in our professional life. That Hangman is really about enlightenment, but it's enlightenment, a path of enlightenment, a path to wisdom that we have chose. You have a gift, or you have the gift for presentation. Everyone is going to be hanging on your words. There is a new venture that is starting that is going to be one of teamwork and one of partnerships. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs. You know, earth signs, we have a tendency to want to work alone. It's almost, we feel more comfortable, we feel more confident when we're working alone. But this new project, this new job, this new that you're starting, does require teamwork. I think it even goes beyond teamwork. Hi, Slim Jim. And so, Slim Jim, you're Taurus, is that correct? Welcome to your reading. And so, a group of more. So, it's more than a partnership. It's more than a group of two. It's like 3 or more people working together. But you are going to be like the team lead. Aries, Taurus, cusp. Okay. There you go. Yes. And so many times, Aries, when we're on the cusp of Taurus, we kind of teeter back in between there. And so sometimes I think even looking for your tarot or looking through your horoscope can be a little bit confusing. But it's nice to know that you're on the cusp. I was on the cusp for many years, and I just couldn't figure it out. It was like I was always a little bit off when referring to my horoscope, until I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I was a little bit off, is because I'm a cusper as well. And so working together as a team, and while you may not be the boss or may not have been elected or assigned the team lead or a leadership position, you will naturally fall into that role. Yes. Yes. And so naturally falling April 22nd. Oh, and that double 2 is a really good number too. That's a good angel number. And so this is going, when this project, this teamwork, this group is going to start with a handshake or a signature. Handshaking or signatures. And I do see you shaking hands with several people. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs of Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Life path 9. Ooh, I'm a 3. But I don't know if you are familiar with any of Nikola Tesla's work, but his numbers are 3, 6, and 9. And he believes, and I tend to believe, that yes, all life's problems can, yes, the great humanitarian can be solved with 3, 6, and 9. Yes, the great humanitarian. And in your private life, in your personal life, we start with the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is the ending. Much like we spoke at the beginning of the reading, it's the ending of suffering, the ending of worries. That is coming to an end. And that is followed by, wow, there's a lot of swords here, right here in your private life. And so the swords in the tarot represents intellect, heart, mind, and seen results. And many times when I see swords, I think of words, either written words or contracts, agreements, um, words spoken. But there's been some chaos, some confusion going on here in your private life that is causing a tender heart. I know that when a lot of readers see the Three of Swords in a reading, they'll automatically assume that there's a third party or there's something like that going on. But I don't necessarily assume that. It's a tender heart. It's a tender heart that feels betrayed. Wow. And speaking of the humanitarian, we have the Star card. And the star can represent the sign of Aquarius. Maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius in your home life, in your personal life, in your love life. But the Aquarius is the sign for humanitarian. Many Aquariuses that are in this life have done so of having the life path of the humanitarian, of bringing about a greater good. So there's been some struggle, some harsh words, some heartaches with bringing about the greater good, but that is coming to an end. Okay. Old habits die hard. And there's Aquarius is in your chart. Yes, that is a good combination. And so the Aries, Taurus, and Cancer, that's a very grounded combination. Very grounded. And Slim Jim, what is your moon sign by chance? Do you know? So there's old habits and self doubt that are holding you back. There, it's time to look at your aspirations and put them in action or put them in motions. And so in your private life, there's something that you would like to do to bring about Virgo moon. Oh, wow. Virgo moon. I love that. So both your sun and moon does fall into the earth signs. Again, very grounded, very down to earth. So there's something in your private life, something in your personal life that you're wanting to do, that you're wanting to work on, that you're wanting to start, that is to bring about the greater good. But there's old habits or old thought patterns that have been stopping you, that have been slowing you down. And Spirit is asking you to, that's why we have that star card. That's why we have the star card and we have the Wheel of Fortune. We're tied to something. And here, that devil can be the Capricorn, but we're tied to something in our home life that is holding us back. Something, an old habit, self-doubts, misbeliefs, conceptions are holding us back from our path, our soul's mission. And they're holding you placed, they're holding you stuck, they're holding you hostage. And that is what's causing this tender heart. It's almost like you're breaking your own heart. You're breaking your own heart, not following your heart's desires. And I your heart's desire is to bring about the greater good on what it is that you would like to do, what it is that you would like to achieve. But Source is asking you, Source is encouraging you to take a look at what it is that you're really wanting to achieve and put together a plan and start to take steps in that in that direction. I mean, one baby step every day. At the end of the year, you will be surprised at what you're able to accomplish. Um, maybe is it, are you, thank you, Spirit, messages for the earth signs. I think that maybe you feel like you've missed this chance. But this month, that chance is coming back around. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the earth signs. And then we have the King of Cups. No man is an island unto himself. There's a degree of isolation, a degree of feeling separate from, followed by the King of Wands. And this King of Wands, you have the gift of intuition, but you choose not to use that gift. You ignore that gift. It's almost like you've 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 been aware of this gift for some time. It wouldn't surprise me if your knowledge, your understanding of this gift goes back to your childhood, and you've denied that gift. You've put up a wall around that gift. But here we see the Two of Cups. Someone is coming into your life as a healer. Someone is coming into your life. I don't know if it is to heal this heartache, heal this tenderness, or to open you up to your intuition. And I love, as soon as this person comes in, as soon as this healer comes in, you move to the Nine of Pentacles. And I like this Nine of Pentacles. When I see the Nine of Pentacles, many times I'll say it's the getting ready to get ready. It's the getting ready to manifest. It's the creating the environment in order to manifest. It's the creating the environment for our dreams, our goals, our everything to everything positive that we would like to bring into our life. Creating an environment for that to happen. If we look closer at that Nine of Pentacles, you can see she's touching that pentacle. She's touching the falcon there. Even the skirts of her robe are touching the ground. She's very grounded, very connected. And the more grounded, the more connected we are with our environment, the more the universe reflects that back to us. you're going to be finalizing a matter that you have been working on. This is not a legal matter. It might involve a contract, but the legal part is over. And now we're just beginning to finalize that. Now we're just beginning to finalize that. Thank you, Spirit. One message. Did anyone have a question that they would like to ask before I close the reading? I am on a little bit of a time delay, so I will give you a couple moments to write in the comment section if you have one question that you would like to answer. And at the beginning of the reading, we did talk a little bit about the full moon in Capricorn. And this full moon in Capricorn is going to have all the earth signs feeling very sensitive. You've made the earth signs this year up until this point have really made a lot of progress and have achieved many of their goals that they've set out to achieve. And maybe as we're completing goals or we're finishing up contracts or agreements, we might start feeling a little bit nostalgic. And you'll find, or you will have, the perfect person to share this little bit of nostalgia with. And that is the message that I have for the earth signs. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel and support with your likes, shares, comments, and subscriptions. Do tune in tomorrow night where I will have the Free for All Sunday, where it is a general tarot reading for all zodiac signs. Thank you. You have a blessed evening.